Welcome, students, to the University of Trials. My name is Professor Fat Shady. That's it. Somehow I'm trying to figure out to prepare even less for these. But these are fun, man. I really enjoy my Friday evenings. It is 9:30. Wow, I'm actually punctual for once. 9:30 p.m. on a Friday evening. I have nothing else to do. Kind of sad, actually, that on a Friday night I never have anything to do. But usually I work. Today I didn't work, but usually I work, and I finish work, and I'm just done. We have Penguin here. What's going on, my friend? Yeah, I get to a Friday. I am done. I am sleepy. And then we start streaming, and things get a little wild. Speaking of wild, Kippis. Different. Don't know how I feel about that. Detached and Seth. Lovely to have you with me. So this could be a really fun stream. This could be fun. Or really bad. Julie, what's going on? Warm-up track. Oh, my butt. Hey, Charlie, what's going on? Charlie. I'm always excited when new people get to see the stream, and then I'm like, just kind of sit here and be like, wow, are they going to be disappointed? But the good thing is, these days, it's like the only other thing you can watch from me is YouTube VODs of this anyway, so you know what you're here for. You know what you're in for. Make it, make it, make it, make it. Yeah. Ow, my butt. I hope everybody has had a good Friday. Oh, my butt, again. I hope everybody's had a good Friday. I certainly have. Primarily because I haven't worked. Oh, and Jalpabikik as well. Jabaki. But yeah, Jalpabikik. Glad you could be here for the first time. Penguin with a question. Quick question, Michelle. How about a speedrun session? All right. The problem is... All right. Yeah, come on. Let me finish this. So my issue is... I already have... So, hold on. Are you asking me to get platinums that I haven't already got? Because I don't have many left. The only platinums that I'm yet to get are, I'm pretty sure, these like 4 DLC extremes. Charlie knows what to expect. Happy days. But if you just want me to just pick a track that like I haven't got a great position on, like somewhere where I'm 10,000 or something, even if it's platinum, and try and beat my get like a personal best of platinum, I'm happy to do that. So let me know. Charlie, with the watching of the streams for the past month. Good. So my jokes still seem fresh and entertaining for you. Contract cleanup? Oh, that's not a bad idea. Actually, is that all I have left? Have I already cleaned? That's everything. Oh wow, that's all I've got left. Yeah, all right. Let's start. Maybe Mehidi Totos. Contracts are bad, Seth. Right? Yeah. All right. Let me have a quick look. No, that could be okay. So, Greaves, Outhouse. Go for a pretend speedrun thing. In speedrunning, there is 80% plat. Oh, no. No, I don't do that. No, that's not my... If I sit here and try and get a platinum... I don't know. Maybe people realize this, but I don't spend a great deal of time playing this game these days. where am I going to get front flips here? That was the wrong direction. So I'm actually not I don't even remember the driving lines. So for me to be getting plats and then moving on, as in a any percent speedrun style, that would actually probably just take the whole stream for me to get like a few platinums. I could be wrong, but I feel like that would be the case, and that would not be as fun as you think it might be. So I think maybe what you're doing is assuming that I play this game like other really good trial streamers, and I do not. How am I supposed to get a front flip? Yeah, that's why these contracts suck. Yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. Build the track. See, the problem with building is it's not fun to watch. I only need to get 5. Alright, I can grind this one out. Let me just get this one. I mean, tell me if you think I'm wrong, but hey, Craftman, what's going on? But yeah, building streams are kind of not fun to watch. Sorry to the streaming builders out there, but see, I thought I'd sneak another one in there. Smart shady, see? Except I haven't got enough wheelies yet. Hey! Shadow! Thank you. Wow, so I'm just gonna have to grind. Yeah, let's just grind it out. So this is what I mean, contracts are not fun. Contracts are not fun. I'll get to chat in a second. Let me just, because if I fault here, I have to restart and probably get front flips. And I really don't want to do this again. Seth as well. Thank you for staying after class. Always appreciated. I just realized the chat goes over the those messages now. All right. If I fault on this front flip, we probably just call the stream now and just be done. Just not come back. So, as is customary on this channel, I do not talk in a great deal about the beverages I'm having. Let me just say, oh, you know what? So I was going to say, my drink tonight comes with a hat. But I just realized I can get this hat in game. Do we have this hat in game? Damn, outhouse. That's cool. With the, they got 119 diamonds. You're a freak. Alright, let's have a look. Can I get this hat? Do I have to buy? That's the... No, let me see. You can go in the store and get them, right? Let me have a look. I'm so disappointed. I wanted this Redlings hat to actually be like awesome because I've got the real one of them and it sucks. I wanted like the helmet version. What is it with the cave love? Like the cave's cool, but I didn't think it was like the most amazing thing in the world. How many of these do they make now? Look at that hat. Look at that. You got it for $5. Oh, I guess it's already owned it. Pay the protection device for not getting a baby. I already got 2 of them, man. I'm good. I ain't having no more. Alright. Alright, come on. Honestly, this is the longest time on stream I've ever spent looking at accessories. I've never even seen half of these. Does anybody wear these? I just really... Oops. Oh, try and spin that hat. Here we go. No. There's no good way to look through this fast. You wear the GoPro? It's cool. I wish they were big. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I would have just preferred more crazy helmets than hats on hats. So I can't get it. There's 120. Oh, well. I tried. Anyway. Well, the holy poop. Did you actually see the holy poop where they came up with that? So, sorry. Was it Outhouse that had a Track Central suggestion? Hit me up with that, and then we'll, I don't know, figure something out. Candy Cam, how you doing? Lol Jax. Good to see you back, my friend. Zine, whatever you are. What was the suggestion? You finish your try. Go. Hit me up. What is it, Outhouse? I'll go check this out first. Yeah, dude, I haven't zeroed. I don't even know how many extremes I've zeroed yet. I don't think it's many. Because you get, once I get platinum, I'm like, I'm not going to put the time in. Night City. All right. Is there someone that joined the stream called Night City? Or that I call Night City? And you completed Rise Shadow. GG's. All right. Is it Outhouse? Yes. Dude, you stole some dude's name. Wow. So the Olyxnian created a track called Night City, and then Lomot65 created Night City, and then Outhouse goes, I've got a unique idea for a track name. Wow. Wow, just stealing people's stuff, man. No shame. There's no shame in this community anymore. Totally is. All right, Ruben, I'll check that out. Davin. Hey, Davin. I'm joining you tonight, my friend. So, yeah, have I missed a bunch of chat? I feel like I did. Oh, I remember this track. Remember me. So this is the one you got me to play where you only had like one checkpoint. And I was like, I want more. Well, now I get it. Oh. So tell me, Outhouse, what difficulty are we talking about? Why? Where is your checkpoints? Thank you. Big Shady. Did you see the Big Shady? I tell you, that's like an instant thumbnail right there. All right, I gotta play this. I'll do the replay and remind me at the end of this. I absolutely love your track, but it's too short. I want like. I'm sorry. I feel really bad because there's so much detail in this that like I should just be grateful for having so much of it, but I just every time I play this track, it just leaves me wanting more. Like, this track is incredible. Is it bad making Ninja micro tracks? Actually, look, it's a fair point, because I really do enjoy the micro track. So maybe, okay. Do you know what? I have a theory in life, and I use this regularly. People that know me in real life will know this, at least at work will know I say this all the time. The cause of most of the problems that I deal with and the issues that I have to face in my professional life are caused by communication and expectation management. All right? And what this suffers from is poorly managed expectations, right? I loved the micro tracks, and I love the micro tracks because they told me they were a micro track. When a track doesn't tell me that, and I have to find out by myself, you feel disappointed. And you're like, oh man, I wanted more, and I expected, like, the average trials track. What does it feel like? About 40 seconds-ish? Feels like a normal kind of trials track. To get something that takes, what did I just get there? 15 seconds for platinum. That's in the territory of a little fatter than a micro track, but not by much. So maybe tag it or label it or do something to indicate that it's a micro track, and then people go into it knowing and expecting, hey, I'm only going to be here for like 10, 20 seconds. And then I guess you manage your expectations before you enter. And because on that, but honestly, visually, this is one of the best tracks I've seen. Like, I love the style that you've come out with. I'm going to keep going. I think I might see if I can get platinum, but okay. All right. Having no motivation, I can relate to more than you'll ever know. Because despite the fact that I've done... I kind of look at myself sometimes and I'm like, man, you've done some cool stuff, dude. But I suffer from motivation issues all the time. Unfortunately, most of the time due to, like, physical exercise, but... Too much height. I lost so much there. Where's the finish line? I can't actually see it. Yeah, I'm not going for diamond. Plat'd be nice. So anyway, tell me about your Fridays. Who's done anything fun? Who's done anything cool? Who's been doing something slightly more interesting than staying home because that's the responsible thing to do? Now, by the way, I came prepared with this stream. I have an ice bucket. And all the ice is melted and then joined and, like, fused together. This is going to get messy real quick. So hold on, Candy Cam. So where are you, Candy Cam, and why are my streams convenient for you? I'm assuming UK, but... Bread. How? And Bread, where do you live? Dude, if like... Surely it's an Aussie thing, but... Like... I want... Oh, by the way, chat, let me know if I should read that message on chat or wait. I want cold drinks. I don't care what time of year it is. I don't care how cold it is outside. I want a freezing cold drink. It's just the right thing to do. And I don't know if that's an Aussie thing or just at least people growing up in in warm climates or generally warm climates. You always associate drinks being, refreshing. That was fast. 15. Damn. Plat time's tough, man. What? Bread, get out. Dude. I remember when I've been to, like, Europe in winter, and it's, like, freezing, snowing. I'm walking across it, like, literally walking past frozen oceans, right? And I go into to go get a drink, and I'm so disappointed by the drink selection because they haven't been like those open fridges, the ones that are like kind of just like out, and you just reach in and get stuff and like just chilled, and they're never cold enough. And I hate them, and I don't care how cold it is. Outside, I want a cold drink. And yeah, even now, like honestly, in my house, man, dude, we've got ducted air conditioning. I'm sure it's like 20 degrees, 23, I think, degrees inside my house right now. I'm super comfy. I'm in shorts and t-shirt, and a cold drink is lovely. Actually, one of the best things, right, is go outside right now. Like right now at my place, it's probably about 5 degrees Celsius. Go and have a drink, but like in front of a heater. So you're like outside in the cold, but then you've got a heater on, and then you have a cold drink with it. It's like if anybody watches Futurama, there was a scene where Fry and Amy go to the Thunder Cougar. What was it? Thunder Cougar Falconbird. Yeah, they drive the Thunder Cougar Falconbird out to Mars, I think, and end up. And they basically have the heater as hot as it can go, combined with the air conditioning as cold as it can go. And I do the same thing, man. I can wear a hoodie to get warm and then open the windows to get cold again. It's not. I just like the contrast, man. All right, these are PBs. Nothing colder than out of the fridge. I mean, nah. I purposefully bought a fridge that had an ice machine in it so I could get ice whenever I wanted. Yeah, surely I'm not the only weird person here. Yeah, the only problem with the background outhouse is it sounds like just like a Russian voiceover thing, whatever that is. That's kind of annoying, actually. The crowd noises are cool. Oh my god, okay, cool. I was going to say, this platinum time is tough, dude. Davin, you get it, man. That's a far more Aussie response. Maybe Victorians are just weird. Where are you from, Davin? I feel like you're north. You come across as someone from Queensland, but I think we might have talked about this before, but... You just get a baking tray full of water. Wow. Damn. Outhouse is... Sorry, Outhouse. Diamond is 13? That's nuts. All right. What do we feel like? Do we feel like personal bests? I'm still not bothered to go back and try and zero. Damn, bottom of Vic. Wow. All right. PBs. Julie. All right. You know what? I'm a big fan of Julie's. Julie is awesome. Julie gets PBs. Let's go. Oh my God. But every time I go to do this, I think about a feature that I want, which is where you have the ability to say, show me, even randomly, or not randomly, but just select for me a track where I am farthest away from my average leaderboard position. Something as simple as that. Kills me. So what I need to do is have a look at all the tracks. What do I feel like? What difficulty? I feel like mediums. Now let's just have a look. And even from here, I can't see my ranking on this screen. So I have to go into the leaderboard for each one. Oh, that's not fun. Let's have a look. Nah, don't go back and extend it outhouse. It's not worth. No, that's 2,000. I feel like 2,000 can be improved. That's 1. That's about average. Ooh, 6. And all right, what track is this? Mind your own business. All right, so here's a question. I usually avoid, and people that watch me for a while will know that I really don't like watching replays. I just like finding driving lines and all the rest of it. Do people want me to watch a replay and like try and target somebody and try and take that down? Is that a better approach, or are you happy to watch me fumble my way through until I pick it up? Yeah, see, Haunted gets it. Haunted gets it. All right, sweet. Thank you, Haunted. Fumble. I like it, right? Yeah. I don't know. I've got to a weird and different place with this game and even trials in general now. Like I used to care a lot more about my leaderboard position, and I feel like I've just got to a point now where I'm just like, look, I'm just in the old man phase. I'm over 10 years in this game, and it's like I don't have to prove myself to anybody. Somebody put a comment on my YouTube videos today saying how bad I was at the game, and I'm like, I don't feel like I need to prove myself to anybody. I have no ego about this at all. We cool. Okay, that was too much air. So I've just stopped caring, but that to me is the old man phase of your trials career, because it's the phase where it's like, you know what, I got a massive beer gut and it's hairy, and for some reason I'm still just gonna walk around the house all day and just read the newspaper. like you know what I mean? Just old dudes just stop caring, man. And I think I've got to that point. I feel like I'm at that stage. You reckon Mantis? Get Bradders again? Alright, we'll go Mantis, yeah. Alright. That's okay. I'm happy. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm happy for bike suggestions, but I mean, and look, you would have seen this too. Oh wow, I just snuck into platinum. Usually when people give me suggestions, it's like 30 seconds ago. It's like, oh, do the flip here, and I've already restarted the track, and that means nothing. So, all right, okay, let's tighten up. So I got a break there. Yeah, but this is definitely one I need to know the line. So I feel like the Mantis was a smart move. Einkaufswagen! Or the turtle, come on, man. You want me to go hunting for Einkaufswagen? Maybe. Yeah, Bumfoot, GG's to you, man. Yeah, I must have got plat on the Rhino for sure. I mean, it's the recommended track. I like recommended bike. You got to understand and again, maybe I lose a bunch of my like trials credibility, but like I said again, old man phase. I don't care. I was just like, dude, I just give me platinum, move on. Platinum, move on. I put no thought into it, no real effort. Should hop that one. Still got Ghost turned on, so... Ah, damn it. Yeah, well, the funny thing is, when I use the recommended bike, once I pick the bike, I very rarely, I don't experiment with bikes at all. So what probably happened is I was like, man, this is a really tough platinum, and just doubled down on the Rhino. Oh no, dude, that was PB time right there. Yeah, Haunted. I mean, I usually default Mantis as well. This is actually why I forget to use Helium half the time. I feel like I can skip there instead of doing this nonsense. I could be wrong. Make it. Oh no, but I like that. Hey, I'm gonna call you To-Do List. That's your name. Welcome to the University of Trials, To-Do List. And that is a term of endearment for me because I love to-do lists. So to-do list, tell me, what made you press that button just then? Are you somebody that is familiar with the tutorial guy, or somehow something I can't imagine there's any other reason, to be frank. Or are you like me and that you just see anybody playing Trials and you press that follow button just because you represent the game you love? Alright, I'm on a PB run, so just bear with me, people. Oh, why do I slow down there so much? God. The worst. Yeah, Seth, I do the same. Literally go and follow. Just anytime I actually have a button on my like bookmarks bar on Chrome that does a Trials Rising search on Twitch, and I always look for people that I've never seen before, haven't followed, and I go and watch them for a bit. Oh, and Hammis. I don't even think I saw that one. Welcome to the University of Trials. Hammis, what's going on? Yeah, Seth. Yeah, people... I don't get a chance to meet too many people because of the time zones. Okay, that felt a lot faster. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, better. Better. No! That ending still sucks, but... I mean, it's not much of a PB, but it's PB. MX, how you doing? Hey, Hammus, man. Good to have you. And I love how Bumfood's like, yeah, I was right. I don't even remember what you said. Something about CP9. You can claim victory, but I'm not paying attention to you. Minimize airtime there. But that's a skip. Don't slow at CP8? Alright. See, Haunted, I do trust you. I mean, that may be a mistake, but you know what you're talking about. So if I just try and get my front wheel over that, minimize airtime there. That's about as fast as I can go. Damon. GG's to me's, please. Let's go. That was big time PB. I reckon anything over a second. Actually, we'll go leaderboards, right? Because I want to see how good I went. Ballistic. See, I used to want to try and make top 1,000. I mean, that's like, I jumped like 5,000 spots. All right. Again, a little bit of, a little bit of Twitch interaction. Haunted, I know what you're going to tell me to do, but for anybody else, do you want to see me try and grind this for a little bit more and aim for top 1,000? Or do you want to go see me do more PBs? I feel like this is going to deteriorate very quickly because... Haunted, you don't get that vote. Caught it though. Jabaki, I think, yeah, top 1,000 is the new plat grind. Are you top on this? Damn. GG's, man. Well, I'm certainly not coming after you. Dude, a bunch of people got... Oh, no. 3 people. 3 people. Monsieur has. Monsieur. 3 people have, Rhino Diamonds. GG's, man. Alright. Maybe top 1,000. Let's see. This might get annoying really quick. That's better. Get down there. Another 0.6. Hey. 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 Has it been 40 minutes already? Man, that's gone quick. Teeny boy, what's going on? Top 1,000? Top 1,000? That 0.6, man, that felt... Oh! Come on. Dude. That's not cool. That's rough. That is rough. All right. That was better. That wasn't. I like the idea of the runner and like the bike specific leaderboards, but I'm not gonna. I don't grind this game anywhere near enough to care about that. It's awesome to have it though. Fantastic to have it. Yuck. Yeah, don't let anyone tell you easy diamond. Easy diamond is not a thing. It's like an easy ninja. They're a myth, man. Wow. Wow, this is gonna suck. I can't believe I'm 7 places off this. slowing down there? I'll never understand. Alright, you talk amongst yourselves, because apparently I'm going to take an hour to climb 7 spots. Oh, I eased off the gas there. Wow, keep your back wheel down. Penguin, you are... that was what I was missing, man. Thank you so much. And so it's not... I was trying to keep the front wheel down. That was my problem, I think. I stuffed this one up. Wow. I lost all sorts of momentum there. Who said down ramp? Haunted. Oh, yeah, okay. Of course it was haunted. No, you're right. That's the trick, I reckon. It's going too fast there. Because that gets me through that section far quicker. That I've got... that I need to go slower. No, get down quicker. Ah, too much air there. Stupid. Oh, that's got to be down quicker. So much quicker. Ah, too much air there. Ah, it's a PB. Oh, is that 7 spots though? Is that 7 spots? Drum roll. It can't possibly be less. I don't know what the numbers are. It's got to be top 1,000. Has to be. 100%. 100%. Thank you. I was waiting for the 1,006, man. I was waiting for it. All right. That's 1,000. I'll take it. That's 1,000. GG's to me, please. Let's go next track. Actually, I gotta open a window. It's warm as hell in here. Easy. See, top 1,000. I'll take it. See, 2. Say 4. All right, 4's the go. This is the one. Bike suggestions. Let me know. I gotta open a window. I'll be back. Mantis it is. Always helium. Come on, man. We're better than that. Go Seahawks. Come on. Damn it, you even made me say it. That person had a Unia Trial sticker with like a circle and like a line through it. Who was that? They're like my nemesis. How good are physics objects? Can we just all agree on how good physics objects are? This doesn't feel like fun at all. This feels bad. That's what I want to do. That's the strat right there. Okay, you want to hit that with momentum. Hit that slow. Now these guys are all going down here. How am I 3 seconds off the pace? And then you gotta go over that. This doesn't feel fun at all. Don't overshoot that. Okay. Oh, I was only 3.5 seconds off my PB. This is going to go well. Look, physics is great, but physics-enabled objects is not. Okay, sorry, Ballistic, you asked me before. No, I think I disabled Rumble, like, the day the game came out. Slide there. I'm gonna go slow there, but not that slow. You played better with the Rumble. It was an interesting concept, but I don't know. It's just kind of like, why would you want something that messes with the thing you've got to be like super precise with? Why would you want something to mess with that? It just seemed counterintuitive. Oh. Nail on my slides tonight, though, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, we're doing good so far. It's a PB run. Oh, no, slower, slower! I knew what I was trying to do, but I certainly stuffed it up. Oh, it's a PB run. That's not fast though. I mean, I'll take the PB, but it wasn't pretty. Alright, 3-7. So really, you're telling me that I can make top 1,000 with the Mantis and... That's, this is worrying. I don't understand how you can do this much faster. So is that really it? I just got to clean it up, but it... Wow. And cleaning it up takes that much time off. Because I'm not that clean these days, so this might take a while. Yeah, but like avoiding those things, minimizing that airtime, How? This track is nuts. Yes, Franklin. Or as I shall now call you, Captain Obvious. I agree. So maybe people jump in on the chat. And Franklin, I love you, man. So don't take this the wrong way. But it's like, everyone jump in. I think you're riding too slow. If you rode faster, you'd get a faster time. It's like the only thing you need to do to win a football match is to score more points than your opposition. It's like, dude, I know, but execution is very different than knowledge. Nope, that was bad. It's like every time you sneeze now, it's like you got the virus. It's like you're not allowed to just have a regular cold anymore. Like even you, like to yourself, you're like, oh my god, is it? Should I get tested? Yes, you should. Simple answer. But like I have dust allergies, and it's like I have to just remind myself, like it's okay to sneeze. It's just dust. You just haven't vacuumed for a bit. It's cool. Ah, too much air there. What? That hurts my brain. That one sucked. Well, I hope everybody's Friday is better than that run. Okay, so far, so good. Slow down there. Not too much airtime there, but that's alright. Too much airtime there, but it's alright. Way too much airtime there, but it was either that or I didn't make it, so that's alright. Oh my god. I'm just going to call this out now, so you guys are all weird. I do the same thing, so I'm weird with you. But, like, watching people, like, attempt to get a PB on this game is crazy. Like, it's next level dedication stuff. That's why you watch it. Because you can relate to this pain. You can relate to this. And you're like, yeah, man, that was me. Some of you might have got this. Some of you haven't. Some of you wish you were this good, and most of you probably are like, dude, just do the thing. Yeah. I feel like if you're going to watch my streams, the oof again, that should almost be an emote. Because I find the way that I learn this game is by making all of the mistakes. Like, the way that I get confidence is to just make all of the mistakes, and then once you've made all the mistakes, it's not as scary anymore. Because you're like, well, it can't get any worse than that last run I just had. Oh my god. Speaking of slowed me down quite a bit. So I'm just going to say it again. How good are physics objects? So glad they're in the game. Dude, they've been in the game since, I don't know, HD or before, probably. Seth, I don't know how you do it, man. No, I'm really genuinely past the stage in my life where I put that much time into a trials track. I just actually don't have the time. Or actually no, I take that back. I choose not to spend that time anymore. Between work, and it's actually been interesting. I'm getting more into my work now. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening. Well, we're on the verge of stuff that I've been... like ideas that I've had, or fragments of ideas that I've had for years are actually starting to come together. And it is a super exciting time. So despite the fact that my work is far more boring than any of the trial stuff that I've been talking about, it's actually motivating me a hell of a lot right now. So because of that, I've spent a bit of time at work, and then I'm trying to learn skateboarding, which is ridiculous at 37, 38 now. But I encourage every single one of you to pick up a skateboard and go skate, because skating is fantastic, and skaters are the best people I've ever met, next to trials people, of course. So I guess, yeah, I choose not to spend the time on trials tracks and just do other things in life. But in saying that too, I've spent like 40 hours on Stranded Deep in the last couple of months. That game's fun. I've been enjoying that. And, oh my god, Last of Us 2? That'll be the end of me. I mean, I might even stream it. We'll see how I go, but I hate that ramp. I like that too, banana peaches. Welcome to the University of Trials. You healthy person. Yeah, Last of Us 2. Oh my... Well, I haven't seen anything. No spoilers. I don't want to don't tell me nothing. I don't care. I've seen like on Twitter like the amalgamated review scores, which have been great. Whatever, I don't care. That game was an instant buy for me, and we'll see how much I get into it to see whether I stream next week or if I just decide to play that. Wear a helmet. Come on, man. I wear a helmet every time. Oh, can I share a quick skateboarding story? I think it was Wednesday night. I'm quite inconsistently doing sort of exercise regime my physio's put me onto. And after I finished, as a cool down, just like, it was like 10 o'clock at night, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to hit the skate park up just to cruise around. Not even do ollies or anything. Just go for a ride around the skate park and just get comfortable. I set up a new board with softer, larger wheels, and I put like medium, like regular bushings instead of the hard ones that I've always been riding since I started. Wow, I have so much more control, and it was so much more fun. Cruising around a skate park was a hell of a lot of fun. And they actually turned the lights off on me as I was skating, so I literally like went down a ramp, and halfway across this like bowl, the lights went out, so I had to ride out the other side in the dark, which was kind of terrifying. But so much fun, so I can't wait to go back, and it's been raining, so I had today off work. My hope was that I'd be able to basically go skating. Usually when I have a day off work, I'll skate for like at least 2 hours. It's been raining all day, so I just did like a whole bunch of like odd jobs around the house. Not as much fun as skateboarding. This track sucks. This is far more technical than the last one. What is Stray? Julie, if you want... It's interesting. I have streamed other games. I have no problem streaming other games. This channel's obviously always focused on trials. I'll never have YouTube stuff focused on any other game. But for Twitch, at Uni of Trials, for those who are watching on YouTube, for Twitch, I'm down to stream other games. The weird thing is, streaming adds a different dynamic to gameplay. For me, not for you. Like, for you, cool, right? And I don't know, maybe you'd rather watch someone play a game than play it yourself. Perhaps, I don't know. That's a weird mentality, but I get it. But I think it changes the way I enjoy and play games, right? One, I have to deal with lights. right? When I want to play a game, I want to get the ambiance, correct, which means usually dark room, you know, either speakers or headphones on, but you know, good sound, good lighting, and everything's awesome. And then when I stream, it's all in your face. And then you've got this thing where I want to pay attention to a really cool like story moment and really get invested, because video games as a medium, as an entertainment medium to tell stories, and especially Last of Us stuff, like they're really good, and you emotionally invest in the characters. Now, if I'm sitting here streaming, right, there is an inherent, not pressure, but just something you're conscious of the fact that other people are here, and there is at least a momentary, you know, thing where you're like, okay, I have to provide some level of entertainment here. I can't just be, I can't just sit here quietly and enjoy the story. Now, I probably can, but it doesn't feel like I can. All right, can I do this? No, I cannot. Oh, I made it. I mean, ugly, but we... Oh, my... I hit my head. Ugly, but we stuck it. Oh, I must... Oh, my God. That was so bad. That's a PB, but that was so bad. That was really bad. Like... That PB made me feel bad. Damon, I'm still playing Beat Saber, not as frequently as I was. But I stopped streaming it because all of my Twitch chat went away, and I can't be bothered to set it up again. So I've stopped streaming. But Beat Saber's actually a really bad game to stream. And I know you were nuts. You were just giving me tracks. And I'll be honest, it's actually weird. And I don't mean this in a bad way. But you kept giving me song requests. And I almost wish I didn't enable them. Because what I didn't realize, they download to my queue as well. Like to my library. And I don't want that. I want to play the songs that I want to play. Not the random. So I'm happy to play ones that people do in song requests. But I don't want to then save them. And then copyright. Oh my gosh. Wow, yeah, there'll be issues. So, look, the reason why we have really quiet trial streams, I have had to disable music from day one in this game to put it on YouTube. Because every one of these VODs go up on YouTube, right? So I'm fine from that perspective, but playing in the other games opens me up to copyright issues on Twitch, which I'm not keen on. So my VODs already get muted, but there isn't really any clips, but if there is, I might have to look into that at some point. Make it. Wasn't great, but whatever. Wow, it's not really personal best, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think it's actually any more strict. I just think it's being enforced. I think, like, when you look at their rules for Twitch, I think it's the same. They haven't changed their policies. It's just that they've had requests, and as per their policy, they're now passing those requests on to people. I could be wrong. But yeah, for all my Trials content, I don't really care, because I have had to deal with copyrighted music issues since Go Live for Rising. It's so funny. I was so excited for the audio engineer guy on Rising, because I remember talking to him when he was talking about the budget, how much money, like, you know, the money they had to put into, like, licensed music, and it's going to sound heaps better. And I'm like, yeah, man, the soundtrack's great. This is fun. I didn't think at all, as a content creator, what licensed music would do to me, because for Trials games, I've never had that. I've never had this as a problem, so it's not, and because I only create content for one franchise, it's literally never been an issue for me. So as soon as the first videos came out, I remember I recorded some footage, I think from a media event for Ubisoft Sydney, and I uploaded the first video, and the whole thing was ruined. And I wasn't recording on multi-tracks or anything, so I couldn't separate the audio out, so I had to go and basically mute the game audio, and I did something creative to make it work, and it was horrible. And ever since then, I've been upset. I don't think I've got this top 1000 in me. This is way too technical. Well, sorry, I take that back. I have it in me. I don't feel like I want to do it. Detach want to see me play Canyon? What's... Andy, are you using my real name? That's weird, dude. You wouldn't want me to go around calling you Andy, would you? Ruined it. I mean, Professor still feels weird. Like, if I force people to call me Professor, you shouldn't. But Shady feels much better than Brad. How do Americans... Alright, I'm gonna try something here. American people in particular, pay attention. Okay, my name is Brad. What the hell can't you understand about that? Where you call me Brad, Brad. What are you doing? I went to LA with Auntie, right? Now, a normal English speaker would write that A-U-N-T-Y, Auntie. No, we go to some, I don't know what it was, some place where they wrote down the name of our names on the order. A-N-T-T-I. They spelt it perfectly. Me, they wrote my name B-R-A-D-E, Braid. What am I saying wrong? What is wrong with my accent? I mean, by the way, I don't even have an accent. But Brad, I even tried like overemphasizing some of the letters, and the A, I think it's the A in particular that Americans get tripped up by. But you can't understand me saying my own name and actually get it right. I've had it spelled, I think, at least 3 or 4 different ways. And it blows my mind. I'm like, it's 4 letters. And I speak English as well. But there's something about it that American people don't get. So please, what is it about the way I say Brad that you guys just lose your mind and can't understand me? Alright, I need another drink. Brett? No, it was... I don't think I got Braid. I think I got Bread once or something. I definitely get Brett. I got... But I still remember, it was actually at LAX. There was like an Asian food court type place. And they wrote on the front. And they wrote it... They misspelt it the first time. And then I corrected them. And then they crossed out like one of the wrong letters and then put an E at the end. Like I don't get it, man, but... And the worst thing is, because you guys are typing, you can't really help me with pronunciation. But anyway, honestly, every single time I've been to the US, I've had issues with people with my name. You get Seb. Well, when you say Seth. Well, it's actually... I will point out something that's kind of, I guess, ironic, but I'm sitting here complaining about people mispronouncing my name when I've made it pretty much my brand to mispronounce all of your names since I've met you all. Or at least for a number of you. So, yeah, I get it. See, Seb's kind of cool, though. There's a guy that I think at least used to, I don't know if he's still there, but Sebi was a Trials developer. That's the first time I heard Seb. Alright, I think I'm done with this track. Yep. I don't have it. I don't have it, nor the desire to have it. I need to get ice out of my ice bucket. I'm not kidding. I have a full-on ice bucket. Oops, that was too much. Oh, banana. Do you need me to spell it? The problem is, right, all the like that's a very sensible Sebastian. Sebastian. I like that. That's a sensible idea to say, like, do you need me to spell it for you? But the problem is, like, I go to what was it, the Panini or something, like just a sandwich place, or like I said, like just like a Asian fusion food court thing where they just give you stuff in a little plastic container and a little plastic spork or whatever, which is a splade. I call it a splade, but it turns out the splade, I think, is the name of a company that made them and not a spork, which is kind of... But anyway, Canyon. All right, let's go Canyon. But anyway, it kind of really... There are places where it's not important to get my name right. Like, no one's ever misspelt my name at a time that matters. Right? Across the canyon? Was it across the canyon? Canyon crash. Why? Okay, remind me, why do I care about Canyon? And what bike? Oh. I like that. King. Welcome to the University of Trials. Rhino. All right. I feel like this is a track that's going to annoy me as well. I'm going to have to ease up on the hat drinks. See, I don't like tracks like this to speedrun either. Yeah, these are not fun. Oh, that's ugly. Wow. That was not fun at all. Seth, I'm not playing against you guys. Yeah, we're talking about T Hill's legendary trolley run. How do you guys... You got a break at the end there. Alright. Ham is here. Kinku. Moi. Dude, do you know what? Ham is actually... It's weird, Ham. I spend so much time, like, seeing you in chat, but I don't hang out in your streams that often. Mainly because, you know, I'm I don't know. I was gonna say some joke thing, but nah, man. I don't know. It just never happens. But, yeah, but every time I go into your stream, I'm like, oh my god, he's Finnish, and he sounds like the Finnish people that I know. And it's so weird because when I see you in here, even though I call you Kinku now, I just don't make that connection. So when I hear you speak, every time it's like, wow, that's really Finnish guy. Like that person is really Finnish. So anyway, moi. What time of day is it? Can I say whoever? Who's that? Whoever huomenta. I think that's it. I think that's good morning. I don't know if it's morning. No, it's not morning there, is it? No. Is it ilta? Evening, night? I don't remember. I know days. Is it paiva? Suva paiva? I mean, I don't know why I know these things. I don't use these when I go there. It's just a cool language to understand because it's so sort of rare and unique. Oh, man, yeah. Paiva, or I don't know if I'm saying. It's funny, for the longest time I said Hoover. And Hoover is a type of vacuum cleaner. But it's like Hoover. Because Hoover, yeah, it's, I don't know how to really say it. Your Y is like a ooh sound or something. Languages are so confusing. And as an Aussie, I've oh, that's not going to work. I've decided that not trying to learn other languages is part of my culture. Now, I do like... I love trying to understand other languages when I travel, but I'll never learn another one. That sucks. I really wish I could speak. If you can speak more than one language, hold on to that with every part of your being. It's an amazing thing to do. Yeah, if you're a Trials fan and you can't go to someone's chat, regardless, like I've gone into German people's stream and said moi, like it goes beyond the Finnish language to just say that's just part of Trials now. Yeah. Huomenta, morning, paiva, day. Yeah. Hoover or Hoover is good. Actually, I was trying to figure out. I wanted to figure out one day, right? Because in Australia, see, Sky Falling. Why has Sky Falling got a cross through my name? That's like insulting. What? And we've even got like the same thing. That's really sad. Sky Falling, man. I thought we were cool. What happened, man? What did I do? How did I upset you? I almost want to beat Sky Falling's time now just to, just for revenge. Don't care. But that feels like a personal attack. Because that's the weird thing is, right? University of Trials is still just me. Like, it's not bigger than me. It's just me. So if you've got a problem with Uni of Trials, you literally just have a personal issue with this guy. That was too much. That's the one I need to bloody stop. Anyway, what I was trying to figure out. So Aussies say g'day. It's just short for good day. So I was like, Hupaiva, which is short, which is like Huva Paiva, but Hupaiva, which is like g'day in Finnish. So I think that works, man. I think, Ham, can you make that a thing? Can you like start that? Just, you know, you got a country like 5 million people. Can you just like, you just start it. Next time I come back, it'll be a thing and it'll be cool. There we go. Slower on that one. Too much on that one though. So I've got to hit that lower. Okay. I'm not going to break before CP7. I'm not paying attention. I might. And it's actually weird. The whole g'day thing, right? I use it like regularly at work. Like I don't even notice I'm doing it. And I do it like every day. Coast the ending? Oh, that was good. Oh no, I didn't break there. Damn, I wanted that to be a PB, that'd be cool. Before CP7. I'm not going to remember that. No, it's too big. Small. So weird hearing Jack Patillo's voice. Like, we're not close, but he's someone I'd like consider a friend. Like, I've hung out with him in like 3 different countries and met him a bunch of times now. It's so weird hearing his voice in game. Like, it is so surreal. And I'm sure, like, if he watches the tutorials, he probably feels the same about my stuff. But hearing him screaming in my ear every time, and like it's so distinctly him, is still kind of weird. Too much. Oh. Here we go. That was better though. No, like 60-70% there. That was too much. That was too much. You see all the ghosts just taking off. That was a mistake. Not enough break. I didn't hit break there at all. Oh, it was better. 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 Oh, wow. That was a really small PB. I mean, hey, I'll take it, but... I beat Sky Falling. Do you know what? That was enough. That's enough. You want to put your little circle and your no smoking sign over the Unia trials? That's what you're going to get, Sky Falling. Now, if you didn't see, Metho Drinker was one of the other names on the screen. Metho Drinker is a lovely human, but also a really, really cool story and dude. So if you ever get bored, go and search my channel for Metho Drinker and have a look at his story, man. Dude's got one arm and plays like a machine. Pretty impressive. First time I heard about it, he actually won a competition on the Unia trials. And he's like, yeah, it's even more impressive when you know I don't have a hand. What? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I got to meet him recently as well. It's kind of nice. Too much air. Stuffed it. Yeah! Too much air there. Big time air there. And now... break there. Yes. Yeah. And now we got to break here. Just before. There we go. And now we got to break here. No, I didn't do it. Or is that the one? Or is that the line? Is that the... oh no! I slowed down. I was for... Hi, Steve. That's the freaking line. Are you serious? That's that when you say break on CP7 or before CP7. Wow. Wow. That wasn't a big PB. That was a missed opportunity PB, dude. Oh yeah. Too much air. Too much air. Not too slow. Too much air. I'll take it, but too much. Oh my god. Wow. That's how much I'm gonna break? PB Huntington? Yeah, man. No, 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 no. You delivered a Brett? That's kind of weird. Timmy, I'm doing well with that. Alright. That's all I need to say. There we go. Now, can I do a PB while wearing an accessory? In trial speak, this is called an accessory. That Einkaufs wagon is flying. Too much air, but we'll take it. Oh, please, 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 please. Rage quit. Of sorts. Which you can't just say coast there. I've restarted the track 3 times by the time I read your chat. Can't just say coast there. Coast landing of 5 going in a 6. I'll forget that. So this one. But I've got a break. I don't want to do that. Do I? No, I don't. Yeah, alright. But you give me some hardcore strats there, Haunted. Yeah, I get the physics, but that's hard to execute as always. As with many of these things. Is bread off? Better bread. Bread. Ah, I didn't break enough. Worst day of my life. Wow, that's not even close. Starting to get a feel for this, but it's not a fun feel. Nowhere near it. Andy, wow. I mean, yeah, it's good. Don't break on the wrong. I thought wrong on the wrong. I thought someone said break on the wrong. Wow. That was a good run. I wasn't. I'm telling you, man. You need to develop an oof emote, because it happens a lot. Alright, so this is fast right now. Wow, I didn't break anywhere near enough there. That's okay. Let's just pretend that we did. Ah, I did good there though. Yeah. Nah. That's it, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong now. This track sucks. I don't know what I'm trying to do, Haunted. I'm just trying to go fast. I just want a freaking PB. T Hill, what you do is you ride this with an Einkaufswagen. That's what you do. This is the problem with the Trials community. You can't say anything bad about anyone because chances are they're in your stream. Terrible. I don't know. There's a lot better riders in the chat than me. They can tell you. T Hill will tell you it's a bloody trolley. The Einkaufswagen. I don't own this Scarab and I refuse to buy it. Oh, I hate braking and not braking. Just give me a freaking PB. I just want a PB. I don't even care about my ranking. Nothing. I want a PB on this track. Is a PB here too much to ask for? I don't think so. I think it's more than fair. Fair and reasonable. Wow, that coast helps a lot. All right. Seth, you've been at this diamond for 15 hours? Damn. Oh, what the heck happened there? Dude, how many times have I got this within 0.3 of a second? And it's just my own PB. It's not even like a world record or anything. Yeah, yuck. That's a drink. Oh, wow. Wow. See, Hill, I appreciate the advice, but I'm not going to remember it. You see the Einkaufswagen just flying. Oh, I thought I hit the brake more than that. Too much speed. Wow, that sucked. Konkenbreaker. That's my attempt. Actually, the hardest thing about German, the bloody Streiser. They that weird like B-looking letter. That thing, man. That thing. That is hard for English-speaking people to understand. Yeah, Nikki, that one. That is stupid. Where did I see that? I mean, it's on, like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember the name of the bloody station I used to go to. Anyway, there's a couple of, like, train stations and stuff. I like that. Welcome to the University of Trials, Mr. Konkenbrecher. I can't remember what train station it was, but yeah. I mean, I got pretty good at saying it at the end, but yeah, it was a thing. I like that. Welcome, Tatane. I was only reminded earlier tonight that I've been to Germany now. I had never been. March 2019. I went to Berlin. Fantastic place. Had a lot of fun. So yeah, I was. You're jogging some memories, talking about language and food. I'm so done with this track. Honestly, I'm ready to quit. I'm done. You like food, Ham? So anytime I think about a Finnish person and food, I think about the night I was with in Paris with Auntie, and he wanted he ordered a plate of ham. And it was literally like on the menu. It was like a plate of ham, and they brought out salmon. We're like, but that's not ham. So we're looking, and I think because we said jambon, I think jambon fromage, yeah, jambon, which is ham. I thought, and yeah, and oh no, actually, I think he just asked for ham. Sorry, he asked for ham. And then we're looking at the word going, no, the you can't accidentally say ham, and someone goes, did you mean jambon? Did you mean like what? Well, actually, I think we looked up what the translation of salmon was in French. If anybody here knows can speak French, tell me what salmon is in French. But it was literally just a plate. Like they didn't even bother like doing anything with it. It was like a restaurant, and it was just like slices of salmon on a plate. And like that was it. And we asked for ham. I remember Auntie just looking at this plate, and I think he just ate some and then we left. So it's just like I don't know, I don't understand, but this doesn't look like ham from where I'm from. Thank you, Ham Story. You made me get through that. Kinku / jambon / peconi, because I still say the Finnish word for bacon when I'm at home now. So honestly, Ham, seriously, like secretly, I think I want to be Finnish. Like, and it's a weird country because there's actually like nothing to do. like every time I go, I'm like, yep, I've been to the shops. Like, there's not, but I love it, man. I love it. Every time I've been back, I loved it. So, but it is so far away. And last time I went, it took me 30 hours to get there. Jambon. GG's to me, please. Actually, the one place that I would like to go next time I come out there, man. Was it Tampere? The like video game museum. I think that'd be kind of cool. If I could make it out there. The problem is, like getting around. I don't know how there's trains that goes out there or what, but I'm sure there is. But yeah, I never really figured out how to get out there. Yeah, it's cold here, man. But cold here is like 5 degrees, and I still wear shorts. Like I went out today in winter and I wore shorts. Like, I put on a hoodie, so I mean, it must be really cold for Australia. Anyway, I need to go undrink. I'm going to keep playing because this is fun. I don't think I've got any more PBs in me, but that was a good one. That felt good. That track is horrible. Actually, what was the leaderboard? Sorry. I'm going to get angry people in YouTube asking me about this. Wow. I wonder if there's an easy way to see the track you're on. Is this the track I did? I think this is what I did. Damn. That's a good time. Is that the track I just did? Did I just do Canyon? I think I did. Brad. Hey, Brad. So that's actually a solid time, dude. That's a good time. Now, all right, so answer me this. Why is Norfair, I think I know Norfair, and CTID Cam exact same time as me, but higher up on the... Is that... So actually, and I think this is fair if that's the case. If the three of us have got the exact same time to 3 decimal places, does that... Do I get third place there because I'm the third person to get that time, that exact time? Or is it random to heal? Like, it's not even alphabetical. See, I think it should be whoever gets it first, but that means they'd probably have to store when you got the leaderboard as well, like when you got the time on the... Yeah, random makes sense. Whatever, who cares? All right, I'm going to go and undrink, and you're going to watch my replay. Yeah, see, Brett, I would have thought that makes sense. All right, I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that. I forget when I leave the replay at the end, it just screams at you. All right. I'm done with personal bests. Track Central. Multiplayer is not fun. I get nothing out of multiplayer in this game. I would be happy if it didn't exist. Now, if they brought back... Hey, Zesty! Zesty! G'day, mate. G'day! Strike, what's going on? All right, we'll do this. Bring back hardcore trials, right? I want a multiplayer game that lets me play hard or extreme on ninjas. And I did probably not ninjas, but hard or extreme. All right, random selection of harder extreme tracks. Let me play, because they're really like, what was that? Evo had that, right? Or was it no, Evo had that, and it's like there's two groups of people that want to play like I don't know, roller coastery tracks, and then people that want to play like harder, more technical tracks, and I want to play. I want to show off my skills. I don't want to show off my skills on a roller coaster track. Yeah, I'll save that. Hang on. Oh. So there is an in-game track that already does this, right? But this is like just a more awesome version of it. Damn it! You see, it said slow. In the track's defense, that was my fault. I didn't see that. Damn. And it said slow again. So you got the front. That's kind of nice. Oh my god, ham. Oh my god, ham. Yes. 100,000 million times over. What I would love to see in multiplayer in this game is you had like 10 minutes or 5 minutes, right? We just say, okay, 5 minutes is the amount of time. And you've got to get the fastest time you can get in 5 minutes. And then you've got the whole risk reward thing. So you're going to bank the first few times. You're just going to get a time and bank it. And then it's going to be like, yeah, cool. I'm just going to smash out my quick time first. Oh, wow. GG's to all these fancy people. But I'm not going to let you go up on the screen because whatever. But yeah, I would love that option where it's like, give me a time limit and say, all right, 5 minutes is a multiplayer game. And in that 5 minutes, who can set the fastest time? Because that's what Trials is about. It's about trial and error. It's about faulting and restarting and trying to go for the time saver. And there might be time savers that are super, super tough. You might be sliding something that's really inconsistent, but you're going to keep going for it because, you know, like, but what you'll do, you'll kind of bank a reasonable time, like maybe like an early platinum or something time. And then you might sit there and try and go for the time savers, or you might just try and get a really clean run. But in 5 minutes, you're going to have a really tough battle. And at the end of the battle, there's going to be a winner. Now, the problem is, and maybe if this ever happened, like maybe it doesn't work because the disparity in skill is so great that it would become so apparent. Look, and I've done competitions with people. When you get thrown into a lobby with just a bunch of randoms, if you actually put your good time down, like, you know, a lot of us are top 1% or whatever, amongst the rest of the regular population, and hey, Sean, hey, congratulations on the graduation. Let me get my hat on. You get some spins. Spin the hat. Nah. You get the real hat. I don't know how many spins you get. Let me have a look. But yeah, I think, so look, if you, how many spins you get? Oh, damn, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you, no, seriously, man, Sean, thank you so much. If you, yeah, if there's so much sort of disparity in skill, it's all just, it's falling apart. If the skill is so great, and the gap, in skill is so great, it makes it unfair, because what happens, you see someone's time, and someone's posting like 47s, and everyone else is a minute 10, and it's demoralizing, and then you've got to sit there for 5 minutes, just going, yeah, I'm done, right? So, I think that's the reason why they don't do it. So I think, but again, what I think would be really cool is if you just had a branch, right? If you just had like this multiplayer and then the other, and then this is where that sort of hardcore trials comes in, where it's like, look, you know what? Harder technical tracks, and we're gonna give you a 5 minute time limit. And for people that don't mind sitting there for 5 minutes and grinding a time, as long as your multiplayer times, if you get a personal best in multiplayer, it actually is a legit leaderboard improvement and a global score improvement for your single player game, let us have them. And if that happens, man, I'm all for it. And I would sit there and I'd play that happily, because then what it does, it actually gives you a constant stream of hard and extreme tracks for you to grind away at while trying to beat some other people, but equally you're just playing multiplayer. So what's the harm in that? Because that's the way I like playing this game, and the easy, medium, roller coaster tracks I don't care about. So yeah, figure that out. I should glue this to my headset. There you go. What's going on? Ooh. Now, detached, you raise a good point. Should you see the other person's multiplayer? Because actually, that's a good point. If you can't see that, well, it goes both ways. If you can't see the other person's time, then it's not demoralizing for you, and that encourages you to keep going for a for a better multiplayer score. So sorry, for a better single player score. Even if you lose, you actually still maybe go for a PB and maybe you're happy. So you're right, but I'm wondering maybe there should be a thing where you can't see their time unless like you beat them or something. Sean, maybe just off to the side here, you can't see the drinks that I'm mixing. Show the position. Yeah. I don't. And this is the thing, man. It's not easy to get this stuff right, and the problem is what works for us, isn't going to be perfect for everybody. And this is what to me it's about options, but the more options you make, the more complicated you make it. So I don't know. But all I know is that multiplayer for me does absolutely nothing for me. Stadiums do nothing for me. Multiplayer does nothing for me. And I think it's because it's the same type of track. It's just that medium, flowy. And look, I enjoyed Canyon, right? Like, but going for a personal best on that, going for a leaderboard position on that was kind of fun, right? But I don't want to just do one run and my best run of that is like who cares? Like, I did 100 runs just then and none of them mattered except for the last one, right? So that's the kind of, I don't know. It's yeah. I think. Oh wow, this is all back wheel. Yeah, synchronous multiplayer for this game. Like, if you're playing with mates, you got some friends in a game, hell of a lot of fun. If you're trying to just play randoms on the internet, not for me. Sorry, let's turn the game up a little bit. Yeah, bread. I agree. The randoms in multiplayer gives me absolutely nothing. Like it is mind numbing, and basically the thing is, right, within about 3.5 seconds, you kind of know, and like you kind of know if you're good enough or like if you're gonna win or not. And for a lot of us that are reasonable at the game, you're either going to be winning like instantly. Or you're like, oh, yep, I'm in a lobby full of people that just grind out multiplayer all the time, and they're just going to smash me because they remember these damn tracks, and I have no idea. But, give me a ninja track, give me a hard or extreme, I'll smash them. But that's not what multiplayer is. But I get so much more enjoyment out of more difficult tracks. What? I'm not going to do this. Wow. This just feels like such low percentage for me. This feels like you don't actually bunny hop at all. Maybe you do. I don't mind back wheel. Front wheel I struggle with a lot. How it was designed. Yeah, back wheel. Back wheel I don't mind, but I think because I'm okay at back wheel, like I'm not great. It's weird that this is what I want to do for my warm down, my kind of post-stream relaxation, but this is kind of fun, I'll be honest. Oh, later, Zesty. Wow, bread, that got weird quick. Hey, Frosty, what's going on? Do I have another drink? I think I do. I think I do. Dude, this is like preparation, right? This is how much I care. When I have a drink, that's how much ice I have. Someone referred to that as future-proofing my drink, and I was like, that is a fantastic way to talk about it. Future-proofing. Hey, Womprat, you know it. Actually, yeah, with this one here, you really don't want to take off much at all. Like, you want to slide this ramp, because by sliding this ramp, you get a lot of lift. Yeah. Like that. Alright, this is easier said than done.
Again, you kind of got to slide that to get the height. But then you got to lead back enough. There you go. This track's kind of fun in a weird, I hate myself kind of way. Ooh. Ooh. Ej, jebie lopiecie. Hey, Motorman, what's going on? Wow, I'm really not paying attention to chat tonight. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. So has anyone got any plans for the weekend that they would care to share with me? Go, 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 Shady. Sleep. That would be lovely. I actually ticked off a bunch of things off my to-do list today. We have like an outdoor heater, and I actually like custom made like a base with like wheels that lock and stuff. Oh, I nailed it. Nailed it. So that was kind of fun. I did a whole bunch. I had a day off work today. I just did like a whole bunch of just little things. There's like a little strip under our shower screen that I replaced that. The little soft pad, like we've got like hard floors and our dining room chairs kind of scratch on them and stuff. So put like little pads on, just replace those little pads. When you're 38, these are the things you do when you have a day off work. So my plan was to go skateboarding for like 2 hours. It rained all day. So that plan went, and what was left was just jobs around the house. Just when you get to this age, and that was a great track, by the way. Tough but fun. When you get to this age, you just end up having just jobs. There's just always just things you need to do. And when you get some spare time, later, Jawabibik. Yeah, when you kind of get a bit of spare time, you're just like, oh, just knock off one of those jobs. Putting these wheels on the base of this like outdoor heater took me like 2 or 3 hours. Actually, probably more, maybe like 4 hours. It ended up. If I actually think about this, I think it cost me over $300 because I had to go out and buy 2 new drills because my drill died during trying to drill these holes in these pieces of timber that I had. So I didn't have to buy any timber, any screws, any washers, any nuts, any bolts. But to put all those things together, I spent $300 on a drill set. I'm a bad human sometimes. But I will say this, new drills are fun. One day, I'm going to end up with like a big enough Twitch audience where I can be an influencer. And I'll be like shouting out DeWalt and stuff, and they send me a new drill. That'd be amazing. Like, how cool would that be? I think that's the dream. Actually, I'll be honest with you. When I started the Uni Trials, that was actually my dream. Like, I was like, if I can start the Uni Trials YouTube channel, and if I can get some free games, that would be like the greatest thing in the world. That was actually my dream. Which, to be honest, when I have a look at, presenting at E3, being in a video game, setting my sights at just getting some free games wasn't really a stretch in the end, but honestly, that was what it is. And for a lot of people, like I've heard this before from other people too, that it's like that's why I started this out, just to be able to get a few. Because look, let's be honest, video gaming is expensive, man. Like if you want to have like all the latest games, and I finally got to the point where I'm like, I don't care anymore. New games come out, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get that in a year. That's fine. I'll wait for it. Wait till it'll be on special. But that was kind of the dream. So anyway. Old drill giveaway. No, man, I actually threw it away. I felt bad for the wastage. We keep playing while I chat. But the batteries all died. The drill was bad, and the problem was, right, I bought it from Masters, which is an American chain, and they effectively collapsed in Australia. So because of that, actually, I wonder if I get a PB on one of my tracks. Because they collapsed. Because they were American, the battery was 14.4 volts as opposed to 18 volts. And I'd actually bought an 18-volt battery. Shut up.
Did you just
yes.
accidentally
No.
hit skip?
No.
Or are you
I
choosing
chose to
ignore
ignore
me?
you, idiot. I ended up getting the I had an 18-volt battery, but it wasn't compatible with any of my drills because they were 14 volts, and the 14-volt was only available in the American version of it. So even though it came with the like Australian wall plugs, I couldn't get a replacement battery. So my battery died. Actually, I had two batteries. Both of them died. The second one died today, and it literally wouldn't hold charge for more than like a minute, and that's not really practical. So I replaced it, and had to replace it with the ones that I sell in Australia. So 18 volts. But for the first time ever, I got an impact driver. They're fun. All right, personal best, and I'm going to bed. Yeah, so I went to get a replacement battery, and they're like, dude, that's an American drill. You can't get that battery here. And the batteries themselves are like $150. And I bought a set today.
Ramps have started to get steeper here.
Yes,
So timing
idiots.
the bodyweight shift is even more important.
Yeah, I bought two drills and two batteries and a charger and a bag, and it was like $300. So shout out to my friends at DeWalt. If you want to hook me up with a free drill, actually a circular saw would be amazing. Thanks, man. Oh. PBs? Oh, impact drivers. All right. So I don't even know if that was a PB. Whatever. So I'm gonna put my man cards on the table. So here's a little story about Professor Fatshady. My father left when I was born, pretty much, right? So I didn't grow up with like your stereotypical strong, male father figure in the house. I didn't have anyone teaching me how to use tools. We didn't have a toolbox, like, ever. In the whole time I can remember living like my mother. Now, my mother is amazing, and she is my mother and my father. I literally, on Father's Day, wish her a happy Father's Day because she was both for me, right? And my sister brought me up, I guess, as well. But I never had that thing. Now, to be honest, there's a lot of people that live out there with fathers that are around that are not good or helpful anyway. So I don't think I missed out on much, and I turned out all right. But I never had anybody to teach me what an impact driver was. For example, so literally this morning, I knew there was like this special where it was like 2 batteries, 2 drills, for like $300. But even just buying like a regular drill, was going to be $200, and it was $100 extra for the impact driver. I had to actually go on Google and watch the video for about 15 minutes this morning on what an impact driver did. Now, that was kind of embarrassing. At 38 years old, I'm like, man, I should know what an impact driver is. But at the end of the day, Oh, that was stupid. Like, I didn't know what it was, and thankfully there is resources at our disposal to figure it out. But I'll be honest, man, for the longest time, and look, for anyone out there that doesn't, have a father figure or a strong sort of, and look, and gender's irrelevant, like, having a male role model or whatever, that doesn't matter. But just I didn't have anybody in my life that could teach me about tools. I didn't have anybody that could teach me how to plaster or gyprock stuff, how to, just hang pictures, how to just level things. Like, I didn't have any of that. Nobody in my family could do it. Even though my sister, weirdly enough, she does like motor vehicle spare parts, and she's the mechanic in the family. But yeah.
Have you tried to stand before leaning back?
No, I haven't tried to stand before leaning back, you idiot. I'm just trying to cheat my way through this. I just want a PB. There we go. Yeah, now, Jabaki, you're absolutely right. And what gives you the especially with like home handyman DIY stuff, having the confidence to have a go is important, but you can't do that when you're renting your house. So what ends up happening, right? If you're both now, does the term tight ass translate internationally as like a phrase that it describes somebody that doesn't want to spend a lot of money? I don't know if that kind of makes sense, but anyway, hopefully that translates globally. But anyway, my issue is that I don't like spending money. So as soon as you buy your own house, you instantly develop this bug for like, I can fix it myself. Oh, there's going to be a tradie that's going to come in. He's going to cost me $1,000 to come out for the day to do. I could patch that wall. I could hang that thing. I could bolt this thing into the wall. I get a hammer drill. All of a sudden, when you own your own house, everything changes, and you're just like, I can fix everything. Because like when you're renting a property, like you can't just like, or at least here, like you can't just put a hole in a wall. I can't hang a picture frame. The second you move in your own house, it's like, just put my fist through that wall if I want. It's fine. I have to patch it. I have to pay for the damage, but I can break whatever I want. I can fix whatever I want. So the risk and that feeling of like having to go, it kind of just it's fine, but you kind of need to just buy a house before you are confident. Because that was my thing. I didn't really play much when I was renting, but as soon as I bought my own house, man, I actually by the time I left my first house, me and a mate. Now, admittedly, my mate's a carpenter, and I paid a gyprock, like a plasterer, to help me with some of it. But I ended up like putting a brand new stud wall in the middle of like a rectangular room, and that was a process, man. Like I hung plaster sheets, gyprock. What do you call it? Drywall? Yeah. So I will say that, man. I think if I can give any advice to the youth, are they youth here? Is youth a thing? Do we still have youths? Or are they already at a stage where they know it all already? I mean, you can just YouTube everything, right? But like, yeah, having the confidence to just have a go is the best life lesson you'll ever learn. And the other thing for me too, YouTube is amazing. Like I did paving down the side of my house, and it looks awesome. And I tell you right now, without YouTube, that does not exist. And I would have spent thousands of dollars. In the end, I probably spent $1,000 on pavers, and just did it all myself. Bit of sand, a couple of bits of steel, a couple of tools. Amazing. And it's actually really satisfying, I'll be honest. Home handyman DIY stuff, do it yourself, so satisfying. And in Australia we have a place called Bunnings. Oh man, Bunnings is like the greatest. What's the equivalent where you live? What's the the tool shop that sells like everything, right? So you have like a Home Depot in the US. What are like the big chains of like hardware stores in other parts of the world? I'm 30 seconds off my PB. That's not happening tonight. B&Q, what the hell is that, Seth? Yeah, honestly, hey, bread, man, I wish I learned all that stuff when I was younger. It took me a long time to figure all this stuff out, man. I can still remember trying to hang, I think I was hanging a curtain rod in my first house. And I nearly cried, man. Like trying to actually install a curtain rod. And it wasn't the curtain rod was like so frustrating for me. It was the fact that I just didn't know how to do this basic stuff that I felt inadequate because everyone else could do it. And like, again, like it's all in your head, right? But you feel like, especially like when you don't grow up with a father, it starts to play on your mind where it's like, oh man, my father would have taught me those things. Man, some fathers are useless, man. They're out, doing a whole bunch of stuff. They don't help their kids anyway, or they just make it far worse for their children. So I'm not unhappy about the situation I grew up in. But yeah, but it plays in your mind. You're like, oh man, all these are the things your dad's supposed to teach you, right? Not true. Anyone can teach you those things, and you can learn them yourself. But yeah, it definitely plays in your mind a little bit. If anybody here is a single-parented situation, you maybe can relate to that. But I tell you, man, the feeling of actually doing stuff yourself in the end is so satisfying. I've never, Julie, B&Q, home base, I feel like I've heard. Screwfix, no idea. Wikis? Hey, Moto, absolutely, man. I'm such a firm tool station. Wow. None of these words make any sense. Home base, Screwfix, wow. Yeah, so our one is Bunnings. Up until recently as well, they do a sausage. Alright, if I say sausage sanger, does anybody know? I mean, Bread would know. But what's a sausage sanger? Because Bunnings was renowned for these things, man. So this is our hardware store. And you'd go down, and I mean, it's almost a rite of passage. You'd end up with a sausage sanger. I can't even say it. Every time you went down, and it was fantastic. Yeah, I've heard of Home Depot. Is it Dr. Hardware? Did I read Dr. Hardware? Yeah, I'm not doing this. Sausage sandwich, that's right. And you'd go down there, you get your sausage sanger, you'd buy your tools, you'd go home, you'd realize you forgot something, you'd go back, you'd buy more stuff. Like, I'll give you an example. At Bunnings today, I went twice before 11 a.m. And that was for like the same job. Yeah. Which is not great, but I've got two of them within like 10 minutes of my house. It's incredible. So, I'm going to go warehouse. Well, Brad, and this is the problem, man. They've stopped doing the sausage singers because of bloody COVID. Yeah, Screwfix sounds like a place I'd like to go. God, I miss traveling. Honestly. So shout out to all the home handyman, and especially a shout out to the people that want to be home handymen but are like intimidated by it and don't understand the difference between an impact driver and a drill driver, And the good thing is, the answer is only a YouTube clip away. And I like, it sucks at times where I'm like my best mate is a qualified carpenter who's done steel fabrication. He installs elevators at the moment. Well, actually now tells other people how to install elevators. Like, if you honestly ask yourself, how do you put an elevator into like a building? It blows my mind. Like, I have no idea how to do this stuff. I don't know how so many things happen. I don't understand engineering. I don't understand construction. I don't understand anything. And it can be intimidating. But you know what? If you want to learn, you want to understand it, you can figure it out. Or worst case, you just pay people to do it for you. But when you own your own home, you go and do everything, right? You rip down walls. You change plaster, you paint, you, I don't know, do whatever you can. And it's incredibly satisfying. And maybe I'm only appealing to the older crowd that are here right now, but I'm telling you, man, it's incredibly satisfying. Nope. Oh, you do the hand tool stuff. Nice. Yeah, Moto, agree, man. I gotta say, man, my paving, I was really surprised at how well the paving turned out at my place. Like, I laid paving down both sides of my house. Basically, I got pretty narrow, like, side access to my house, and I was like, you know what? Nothing's gonna grow. I'm not gonna put grass. Some people are putting pebbles, but it's horrible to walk on. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try and lay some pavers. Bought some pavers. Had to rent a brick saw, which was a piece of equipment I'd never seen before. Man, they're fun. But yeah, with a little bit of effort, and I mean, actually a lot of effort, probably took me about 3 or 4 weekends to get it done. 2 weekends with the brick saw, and probably another 2 weekends just with laying the full pavers. But I'm going to try and do this in one hit. But yeah, paving is surprisingly fun. Oh, damn it. See, I don't have a jigsaw. I laid some sort of interlocking laminate flooring at one point, and I needed to borrow a jigsaw. So the good thing is, again, this mate of mine, who I absolutely love to death. He big sort of gym junkie. So he has like gym equipment like crazy. So I'm doing some physio at the moment. I need to borrow some weights. I borrow some weights off him. If I need a tool, if I need a jigsaw, if I need a plane, I need a bloody electric freaking circular saw or something. Everything. Just instantly. Like, just no question. So yeah. It's nice to have people that are tradies that you can go and tap on the shoulder. Hey, can I just borrow your thing? That tool that I'm going to use once, but you're going to use for, you know, constantly. Actually, I lost my... Hey. Moto. Now, your story is like really tough and manly. At least if we're playing into like traditional gender stereotypes. My story is I was slicing bread tonight and I put a bread knife straight through the tip of my finger. Yeah, Jabaki. Yeah, dude, I wish I had like a workshop as well. Actually, I used the chisel today, and I'm careful as hell with those things now. Chisels are not fun. Actually, it was funny. I remember going on my way when he was a cabinet maker. I went to his workshop, and they were unloading like particle board, like the sort of coated malawine particle board stuff, and getting off the back of the truck, and they were just grabbing these sheets, grabbing them. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go and help them grab a few sheets, and as soon as I grabbed the first one, the edge of this stuff was like a razor blade, just slashed straight through my finger. I'm sitting there, just blood. I'm like, oh, sorry, I have to go get a band. I gotta get a band-aid. Done with this track. Yeah, Haunted, I've got a workbench. It's not big. It's like 1200 mil. Like it's not big at all, but it's enough. I mean, to be honest, the only stuff I do on my workbench is make skateboards and like just like assemble them. But it's fun, man. Do we? I feel like I haven't taken advantage of these. Yeah, my garage actually, I've spent some time over the last couple of weeks, paying a lot of money for someone else to come and epoxy the garage floor and my oh, I hate this track. We've got like an alfresco, like an outside room. It's like a screened in room. Damn, that's a nice finish. Oh, what have I done? Let's see if I can catch him. I doubt it, but we'll see. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Jabaki, floor covering. Hey, one pack, what's going on? Jabaki using cardboard. Wow. I mean, yeah, I don't spend enough time on my workbench to warrant having any of that type of stuff down. I mean, Wingman, to be honest, you don't want people that are, like, you don't want to have 3 attempts to beat your, like, personal best, because your personal best took you a while. So that's why it picks people that are slower than your personal best. But the pressure is, you've got to do it, like, in a couple of runs. But you're right. If they're too easy, what's the point? But I'll be honest. I think I've done like 4 challenger things in the whole time I've played this game. So I feel like I've been kind of slack. And oh my god, what? How did that? I feel like I've been kind of bad, and I haven't read as much chat as I should have. Yeah, I think Wingman. You get to a point where once you start beating too many people, the challenger time gets too hard. All right, I'm gonna do this, finish this last one hopefully, and then get some sleep. It's after midnight, and I am D-O-N Dune. Nope, dead. Checkpoint though. Wow, that dude's a long way ahead of me. And somehow I'm beating him already? Yeah, don't disagree. I'd be happy with some acorns. I had to go and buy some acorns at some point to get the track pack. But now I'm like, what am I going to do with the rest of them? Because if there's no more track packs, then... Why Gigatrack? What do you mean? Huh? Empty. Where did you hear about Giga? What? T Hill. I think you underestimate how little I engage with most games, including this one right now. Where did that come out? What? Fill me in. Okay. Okay, cool. It'll be out soon? Where are you getting this information? New bike and Giga. Coming whenever. No, I don't want spoilers. I want to see it. If you're spoiling Giga, I don't want to see it. All right. Wow. Yeah, I love I love Red Links, but I don't pay attention to anything. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. Cool. I'm excited about Giga. Giga's fun. All right, let's go raid someone. Because raiding is fun, and I enjoy fun. We have me, we have Tom Ward, Inferno Trials, Hamster, Twinfire, DM Neko. And he's doing Greenbelt, CP6 at the moment. Let me just have a quick sticky beat. Has he got a microphone? This is my challenge. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we're going to raid Neko. Because I like making new Trials friends. So, please join me. Please join me. I'm going to go raid Neko using the mic. Yeah, right. I love finding new people that I haven't followed at least. DM _ Neko. Shout out to you. Anybody that's coming along, yellow shady hoodies in chat if you've got them. If you don't, just go and say hi. Follow DM _ Neko. Show some love. Promote that awesome Trials community that we know we're all a part of. Thank you so much for hanging out with my stream. It's been fun. Apologies to anybody that I haven't talked to in chat. It's been a weird one, but it's been a lot of fun. A couple of personal bests. Bit upset. Talk about DIY and just random shady stuff, but it's been fun. Till next week, I'm out. Thank you so much. Let's go hang out with Neko. Show some love. Good evening.